You know what? Today's class is going to be so interesting. Today we are going to talk about ethics and values. What do you think about this topic? Isn't it wonderful? All right. We are going to discuss ethical choices using the real and unreal condition. And ta-da, here you are. The question for today is this. Are values practiced nowadays? What's your opinion? What do you think? Pam, what do you think? Do we practice values or we don't?
In some cases, I don't practice the values because it's very difficult. Our generation don't respect these kind of values.
That's it. You know what? I think that time has changed a lot. And yes, as you're right, you were educated with different ideas. So, yes, it's something that in some cases it's new.
Yes, I agree.
All right, thank you very much. Jacqueline, what do you think about this? Are values practiced nowadays? Jacqueline, hello. Don't be shy, don't go, don't sleep.
¿Me escuchan? ¿Ya?
Yes, I can hear you.
I think they are important for life.
Yes, they are so important. And what's your opinion? Do we practice values nowadays?
I think it's very important practice every day.
To practice values every day, that's it. All right, so Minerva, what do you think about this? Do you consider that we practice values?
For example, when we are at work, we practice the teamwork and the respect with our classmates, with our work. Can you tell me the word for the person who works with us at work? I don't remember.
Yeah, it could be a co-worker or it could be a colleague.
Co-worker. With our co-worker, we practice the teamwork and respect. At home, with our family, practice the honesty, respect, love, the trust with our parents, with our relatives. And so yes, we practice nowadays the values, but I consider that the values are losing.
Yeah, we are losing the practice of values.
We are losing exactly, because I see that in some ways the telephone dominates the children, the Xbox, the video games, and our parents, they are not with the children. they're working, they're busy, and that's why the values are not practiced
Mm-hmm.
nowadays
Yeah, you're
like
right.
past.
And you know what? I am really scared about that because I have seen many young mothers who are walking down the street with their babies, and they are texting.
Exactly, and
Eh,
that is dangerous
So
for
dangerous. They don't
for
see
the
where.
for the
Uh Yes, I'm sorry.
and the kids. They need love. I think they need love, and
Yes,
they need to practice more the values, and the parents need to teach the values for to their kids. I think.
I totally agree. Yes, it is extremely dangerous that mommies, fathers, parents go walking down the street texting as they don't pay attention where their children are. So they can be easily be kidnapped. They can suffer an accident, and parents don't realize what's happening because they are busy with the telephone. So that's incredible. But yes, as you said, technology is going on us. So that's really sad. But yes,
Yeah, I
now
think that the technology are is dominate us, and we are not dominated technology.
that's it. Yes, you're right. Okay, so I want you to tell me, Pam, please tell me what are the values, the core values that you consider that you practice every day. For example, it could be love, it could be tolerance. I don't know. Talk to me about yourself. What are your principal values, core values?
I think it's very important to be tolerant, to respect every our ideas, our customs, because if you are tolerant, you respect the way that person live, and that's why we have. I think it's very important to be uh, honest, and I practice honesty.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, please tell me, who's next?
Um, Minerva.
Okay, Minerva, hello.
Hello.
Okay, Minerva, please talk to us about your personal values.
My personal values. Um, well, I try to practice the respect with my coworkers, with my parents, with my relatives. It's a principle for me, the respect, and the other one is honesty, because I don't like to lie, and I don't like that people lie to me. So I try to practice more the respect and honesty.
Hey, that's
They
good.
are the more important for me.
The most important. Excellent. All right, thank you very much. Okay, who's next? Hello. Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline, please talk to us about your personal values. What are...
I consider that the important values are the respect to the father and brother and to all, the honesty and the helping other. ¿Me escuché? Hello?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. My microphone is failing sometime. But yes, you know what? You mentioned help each other. So I guess that it could be something like teamwork. Sometimes we think that teamwork can be at school, can be at work, but I personally consider that teamwork can also be at home with our family, because we all live together, we all share spaces, we all share benefits, and we all should share obligations. So if we work all together, we are going to have a much better and beautiful life. It's a teamwork.
I'm, I'm, I consider I consider that values the respect is with father and brother and all every day.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. I agree. I totally agree with you. Okay, so let's go to the next image. All right, here we go. Jacqueline, could you help me reading, please?
Yes. The difference between values and ethics. Ethics. Values. They are the basic belief. Every individual has a set of values and will never deviate from their values, and their values can be said to be the guiding principal guiding.
The guiding?
Guiding. Who is guiding?
Guiding, guía.
The value can be said to be the guiding principle in one's life. Continued?
Yes, please.
Ethics is guidance, guidelines, or rulers, mainly based on moral values, and ethics has also based will on loyalty, honesty, and compassion.
Thank you very much. Pam, what do you think about this? What's the difference? What's ethics and what's values?
Values are honesty, patience, teamwork, and ethics are rules. For example, be on time, work every day. That's it.
That's ethics. All right, thank you very much. Minerva, what do you think? Do you agree with Pam?
Well, I I agree, but sometimes I get confused about the difference between values and ethics, and that's why I was reading about the real meaning. And well, I consider that ethics. I understand that ethics is something that we practice. For example, here here I can read about honesty. Sometimes we practice ethics in our work, and values I think are the, the values are
You know what? I consider that you are right. Values is what we know, what we think, and what we consider, and ethics is practice. It's kind of like values is the theory, and ethics is the practice, what we do.
so the values we we learn the values from our relatives, right? When we are kids, we learn all the things our parents
That's
taught
it.
us, and the values we learn around the time when we are growing up. We practice at school, at work, and I think I consider that ethics is there when we practice the
hmm
values our parents uh, teach, taught to us.
Yes, I agree. Ethics is the practice of those values, how we act. Hey, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay, so I don't know if all of the words that are in this image are familiar for you. Is there any word or are there any words that you don't know? Could you mark them, please, with anotar?
Yeah, I have one. I don't understand the meaning of loyalty,
Loyalty, where is it?
loyalty,
Um,
and on ethics.
Here
The
it
other
is.
one,
That is it.
yeah, I don't know what is
Uh, Loyalty,
but
whenever you will never deviate of what you think, when you are not going to betray anybody, then you are a loyal person. For example, you have a friend and your friend told you a secret and you are very, very interested uh, in telling anybody else the secret, but you say no, no, because it was a secret that my friend told me. You are a loyal person.
oh, okay. I got it. Thank you, teacher.
All right. Any other word? Deviate. Excellent. Deviate means when we are going to be in a different way. For example, I have to go to the university. It's my ambition. But suddenly someone says, hey, I offered you a job. And you say, I need money. Yes, but this job is going to be full time. And you say, but I'm not going to be able to go to university. And I tell you, yes, you are not going to have time. And you say, but it's money. So now my objectives were deviated. My objective was to go to university, and suddenly I say, nah, it's much better money. I deviated. All right? Anybody else? Hello? No more?
No, I think no.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right. Now let's go to the next image. Let me erase this. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next. Hey, don't go, don't go. Aha. Look at this. These are values in context. This is the practice of the values. What do you think about it?
Well, I think we can see that people don't practice values. For example, in the first one, the that person is growing. He's trying to enter to a house. He's not respecting the property.
Yes,
He's not
property.
respecting the property. And the other one and the second one, well, the parents are annoying. They are what's the word for gritar? Shouting? Shooting?
Yelling.
Yelling. They are yelling to their son, and they are teaching their kid bad habits. For example, the hate. They are not practicing the value of love. And the third one, well, it's a lot of pollution, and one person is asking for help.
Thank you very much. Yes, I totally agree with you. And so what do you think about this, Jacqueline? Jacqueline, hello. Don't go. Don't be shy.
See, I think yes.
Yes,
In
please.
the first picture, I think the tag what is foreign or what does not belong to you, and the second picture not respect or mistreat of the people. And the third picture and not take care of the environment. Environment.
Yes, that's it. All right. And Pam, what do you think about it? Hello. Are you there? All right. So you know what? Now what we are going to do is to build up a story. Okay, so you are going to select one of those images and then you are going to tell me the story of those people. And let's create something. Let's imagine what are their names, what are they doing, why are they doing that. Okay. Ready? We are going to select one image. For example, I am going to select this image. This is my favorite, all right? And I am going to create a story. So my story, let's go to the chat. I am going to write the example in the chat. I am going to write the story of Mike. Mikey is an honest, careful man, and he was walking by the beach, but he realized that there was a lot of garbage and he decided to talk to Neptune. The god of the sea, and asked him for his opinion. Okay, this is my part of my short story. I am going to talk about this, no? So Neptune said that he was very sad because there was a lot of garbage on the beach, and so Mikey wanted to help Neptune to give a message to the human beings. So he created a sculpture in sand so that people realized the damage. Okay, well, that's my short story. You can choose another and do the little narration. Okay?
Okay.
If you want, you can write your narration on the chat. Ah, Jacqueline, that's a very good beginning.
Todavía no lo termino, es que se me envió. Ahorita lo termino.
No, it's okay, it's okay. But it's a very good beginning.
Is marking. To indicate to people that that's so should be they show respect this this
Teacher, I have a question. What's the word to in English? What's the word for apostar in English?
The word is bet. B-E-T, bet.
Oh, okay, thank you.
My
I
pleasure.
understand because I
All right, good. Okay, Jacqueline wrote, Pedro is marking a mural to indicate.
to people the people that the should not push it is
Pollute
correct push it the environment
environment.
and that they should respect animals in the sea.
Wow, hey, that's beautiful. Thank you, Jacqueline. That was nice. So nice. Yes, claps for you. Pretty good.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Thanks. Okay, Pam wrote, one day Luis wanted to buy a toy, but he realized that he couldn't buy it. That's why he brought his money box. His parents got angry and he couldn't go out with his friends to a party. That day he was very sad. Oh, Pam, that's so that's so beautiful. I read that you were talking about this image. Yeah,
Yes.
were you?
Yes.
Excellent. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks to you. All right, pretty good. Minerva wrote, one day Mike needed money to bet, but he didn't have, so he decided to go to his best friend's house to take his wife's jewelry and sell it. When he had the money, he decided to bet all. But at the end, he lost all the money. Oh my, that's a tragedy. Minerva, that's a very nice story. So interesting.
Thank you.
All right. So, please, let's give opinions to Jacqueline's story. What do you think, Pam and Minerva, about Jacqueline's story?
About Pamela, sorry.
Yeah, about the story of Pedro. What's your opinion? What do you think? Hello? Minerva, Pam, what do you think about? Yes.
I was reading. Sorry.
Ah, yeah, it's
Well,
okay.
it's very interesting because we can see that picture in a good way. For example, when the kids they need money when they are little, they need to buy toys, and the first thing they they think is to get money of their money box is the word.
Aha, to the money box.
So yeah, and with my in some cases our parents get angry.
Yeah, that's it.
Mainly
All right. Yes.
angry.
All right. Good, Minerva. All right, Pam. What do you think about? Okay, Pam wrote, Pedro wanted to draw a picture about the environment to protect it. Hey, Pam, that's a very good opinion. All right. So let's go to Pam's story. What about the story Pam wrote about Luis? Hello, opinions. Hello, Jacqueline and Minerva. What's your opinion about Pam's story?
I think, Jacqueline, I think they are very interesting and very structured.
That's it. All right, thank you. All right. So, Minerva, what do you think about Pam's story?
About him. Okay. It's another one about their picture, right? Okay, I haven't read it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's a good idea. It was positive because he wanted to protect the environment.
That's it. Hey, that's pretty good. All right. So, Gerrit, let's go to see Minerva's story. Jacqueline and Pam, what do you think about it?
To the Pam?
To Pam's story.
Pam.
One day Mike needed money to bet, but he didn't have some money.
He didn't have money.
So he decided to go to his best friend's house to take his was jewelry.
Here we are. This is the story Pam is talking about, Minerva is talking about.
Yes.
Pedro wanted to draw a picture about the environment to protect it. That's why he broke his money box. Oh, that's great. All right. Hey, those are very creative stories. I think that they are pretty good. Okay, girls. I don't know if you want to comment anything, to ask anything. No, no comments, no questions.
I know and understand very mm, who is in the story Minerva. Who is Hewerly?
Jewelry can be necklaces, earrings, rings, all of the valuable things. It could be golden things or diamond things that we women put to as an ornament, bracelets. That's jewelry.
Okay. Yeah, yes.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks to you. Well, if you don't have any other questions, I thank you so much for your attention, for your attendance, and for your participation. And meet you next class. Have a very good night.
Very
Have
good.
a good night.
Thank you very
Good
much.
night.
Thanks to you. Good night.
Good night.